I'm a man on a mission. I'm a man on a mission. I don't need no permission.
Hey, what's up everyone? Now, just a bit of Warframe news today. First of all, on the 6th of February, the Prime Vault will be open and unlocking Frost, Loki and of course Ember Prime, along with the Glaive Prime, the Sicarus Prime, Reaper Prime, Bow Prime, Worm Prime, the Misa and of course the Pyra Prime Cyandanas, as well as some Sugatras and of course some Glyphs. So you will be able to farm the relics for the weapons and of course the frames once that vault opens, but the accessories like the Cyandanas and the Sugatras, you're going to have to actually buy the Prime Access packs or the Prime Vault packs with real money if you want to get your hands on those. Now the vault is going to stay open for longer than normal because of how many items are being unvaulted, to give you all a chance to farm as many of them as you can, but it comes with a bit of a change as to how you would normally farm those relics. It was mentioned that vaulted relics will be put into the loot tables of bounties, which will mean farming bounties over and over again if you wish to get your hands on those vaulted relics. Now let me know in the comment section below what you think of this, whether you're happy or not. Some of you might already be getting flashbacks of the Hematite event out on the plains where we had to farm those bounties over and over again. The grind was real and it really gave a lot of players a dislike for running bounties, so of course you're going to really enjoy having to go for these vaulted ones, right? Now in terms of reworks, they mentioned that they are working on Volt's Discharge, Gara's Mass Vitrify scaling, so hopefully no more shitty wall, Atlas's rework, Zephyr's rework, and of course Ash's Bladestorm rework, to name a few. Information on all of these reworks will be made public in a dev workshop forum post sometime later today, so I'll go over them in more detail once we get that actual information. Banshee is about to get knocked the fuck out with the Nerf hammer. Her Resonating Quake is getting nerfed. They are not happy with the way it's being used and think that it takes the fun away from actually playing the game. So I know some of you love this ability for leveling or farming and some of you hate it, and it leaves you standing, I guess, with your thumb up your ass with nothing to do on defense missions until it's time to leave. Me personally, I think Resonating Quake is incredibly boring, just sitting there doing nothing, I guess, while you're killing enemies 2 or 3 rooms over. But it is also incredibly effective, so I see why it is used so much. Like a lot of builds in Warframe that become the go-to one-button setups for grinding, this was always going to see a nerf at some point. I think most veterans will have seen it coming a mile away. I just think it should have been done long before now. Players will probably have wasted a lot of forma and time setting up their Banshee builds that might now be completely useless, which means they've wasted forma and there's no chance that they're going to get forma back as compensation. But we don't know the scale of the actual nerf to Banshee until the dev workshop post goes live, so the changes could be to do with line of sight or damage or even range, we just don't know. On Prime Time we were shown Atlas's rework and how he is getting a new mechanic called Rubble. His Petrify has also been changed to allow you to be able to one punch while casting it. Petrify will also heal up your rumblers and increase the strength of your bulwark as well. So you will be a lot more mobile while casting Petrify, and it can strengthen your wall and heal your minions. So here's the thing, right? On stream I joked about them building his rework around Petrify, like synergy! It was supposed to be a joke, like Hydride's Puddle. I didn't think they would actually synergize Atlas around his feckin' scream, but they did. It has become a reality, so we're gonna have to see what way it all works out. Now the Rubble mechanic is pretty simple. Kills on petrified enemies will cause rubble to drop, and when it's picked up by Atlas it will heal him or give him armor if his health is already full, so he's going to have a lot more survivability. You will also see stone armor appear on his body. Also, casting your rumblers in a group of enemies will cast a Petrify in a large area of effect around you, and this will turn enemies to stone. So you could jump into a group, cast rumblers, and when everything dies you will have a lot of rubble to heal up and I guess armor up as well. So this actually sounds like it could be viable, and it could be a build. You could build around your rumblers in order to get all of that rubble if you need a heal or if you need armor, and then just run around one punching the shit out of everything. Also, I think they mentioned when your rumblers actually die, when the duration runs out and they fall to the ground in a pile, they will drop rubble as well for you to pick up. So with the new Atlas turning things to stone and taking advantage of that rubble, looks like it's going to be the way to go if you're not one punching the shit out of everything, because that one punch build is being left alone, it's not being changed. So if you liked Atlas just for one punch, then you're going to be happy, because he's still going to get a bit more survivability if you've got a few rumblers out or if you get some of that rubble. So you can take advantage of that rubble while running one punch, using your rumblers and getting as much rubble as possible. So Atlas looks like he's going to be in a much better place by the sounds of it, but until we get to play this rework and play with the changes and try out new builds and tweak them to get a build that's viable and one that works, then it's all just guesswork. It's just going by what we've seen on Primetime and what we're going to be reading in that workshop post. Now the Ash rework I already made a short video about, but his Bladestorm will no longer lock you into the animation and camera switching, so you will be free to shoot enemies while your clones do the work for you about bloody time. And you can choose to teleport into the mix with your Ash if you wanted to get that invulnerability, or if you wanted to, I guess, jump in, and if you still enjoyed that camera switching as well, simply by teleporting to one of those enemies that is mapped. So Ash is getting welcome changes, Atlas is as well, Gara hopefully, Volt hopefully with his discharge as well, and they mentioned about 8 or more buffs coming with that dev workshop post, and maybe a few nerfs as well. Now like I said, I will make a video going over this dev workshop post tomorrow, detailing all of the changes, but let me know what you think of the news that Banshee is getting a nerf, and what you think of Atlas's changes that we've seen on Primetime. Now do me a huge favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.
Stepping out into the unknown, stepping out, oh, stepping out to whatever's coming on, stepping